we say global nature. Okay, by global nature questions, question types we may call them. Okay, by a global nature question we mean that the question asks about a overall point of view. Okay, what is the whole passage is about. So the examiner might ask that what is the main idea of the passage. Okay, a question like that. Or what is the theme of the passage. Okay, some kind of questions are treated into this global nature. Then there are logical questions. Okay, by logical we mean they ask one thing, they ask a why question. Okay, all the logical questions start with why or how come. Okay, but how come is an expression that is used generally in spoken English, but not in written. In written it is why. Why do you think the writer has explained this particular phenomena, or what is the writer trying to say by this. Okay, in this case you'll have to think logically, mathematically. Okay, and look for some cause and effects. Okay, if there is some cause, there will be some effect. Okay, so there is a relationship of cause and effect which will be discussed in this kind of question. Then it could be a detailed question. Okay, um, probably it might start like according to the passage. According to the passage. Okay, whatever the writer wants has described, um, the examiner wants to know as per the understanding of the passage. On the whole, we can say that when you read a passage, try to get into it by reading it, like I said, very quickly once, and then going into the detail of it. You might have heard there are two very common terms that are used when we talk about reading. Okay, these two terms are skimming and scanning. Okay, skimming and scanning are two terms that are used quite a lot into reading. What do we mean by them? Okay, when we say skimming, we do it to get overall view. Okay, we get the overall view of the passage when we do this skimming. One thing, uh, it can talk about central idea. Okay, you read a passage to get the central idea. Uh, a question could be like, what word best sums up the passage? A certain kind of question can be used when we talk about skimming. When we say scanning, we mean we go for particular, we get particular detail. Okay, there is a certain thing that we want to find out or figure out. And we are looking for a style through vocabulary and some information. Okay, so when you do skimming, what you do is you go for the general understanding of it. Okay, when you go for scanning, it is for particular thing. So these two techniques are quite helpful uh, in understanding the passage and giving better answers to the questions. There is one more thing that we'd like to talk about. Uh, there are certain questions that can help us know that what the writer is asking. For example,